Yo, yo, yo. About to get this thing started. Let's go, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate that beat. Salute to my homie Trap Star for that instrumental right there. And you already know what this is, man. It's the UNK EM Podcast. You know how we rock. I know how we get down. You know what I'm saying? We've been away for a little minute. Shout out to my brother Live Music is. You know what I'm
Yo,
saying?
yo.
The other bro should be in shortly. Um, we've been away for a little minute. You know, it's the summertime. A lot of us is, like you said, it's the Uncle and Podcast. A lot of us have kids. A lot of us have families. So we've been running around, doing a lot of different things and all that. But we felt like we owed y'all an episode, and I feel like we owed y'all an episode that it was going to be very entertaining. So we gonna get back to our normal Unc routine, talking that grown man talk. And we also gonna add a little flavor of what's going on out there in the world. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother Mass that just popped up. What it is?
What's good, fellas? What's good,
Yo,
Alex?
yo,
Same old man. Let me get all of us on the screen at the same time for the one time. And you know how
Shout
we
out to
do every.
everybody that's tuning in, man. Shout out to
You know
everybody
how
that's
we
tuning
do,
in.
man. How was y'all guys last couple of weeks?
shit, man. It was good, man. There's more moves to be made to the money. That's always good. And shit, man. Performance 820, man. If you're in the New York area, man, your boy performing. Be the first time I'm performing actually this year. Think nah, but at this magnitude, East Houston, performing with Abraham Day to various owners. Make sure you pop out. Tickets is $5. East Houston. We in the Lower East Side with this shit, man. But yeah, other than that, man, it's been great, man.
That's
Just
what's up.
moving
That's
forward.
what's up. Mass, what's
Yeah,
up with you, man?
my shit been busy as always, man. Busy as always. Got a couple projects coming out.
Yeah.
Got a couple projects that's already on. Got this event. Got this event coming on September 19th. Um, Big event too. A big event.
The biggest.
I
Maybe.
The
try to
biggest.
do it. Try to do it. And then I'm just working, man. Just working. We got this podcast. We got couple other joints in the work. I'm about to do the I'm about to do the biography of in Cypress City.
Okay, okay.
Nice.
Yeah. And I just got mad shit going on. I'm running behind a couple artists, so you're gonna see Cypress City name behind a couple artists. So just stay tuned.
All right, say no more, say no more. I like that. I like that. You know what I mean?
I'm here, y'all. I'm just
For me,
sharing out the link.
I'm just running around doing what I do. Right now, I'm in a space of being creative as far as the clothing is concerned. So I'm jumping back on the clothing bag. I got some pieces coming out for the fall, and start getting ready for that and things like that. And I also have some other things that I'm getting ready to take part in, as far as the music is concerned. So that's my main focus right now. It's just the
We got a
clothes.
collab too
Oh
on the
yeah, yeah.
music
We listen. We gotta talk about
and
that.
on the clothes. It's time.
It's time. You gotta sit
Yeah,
down and you gotta sit down and create. We gotta create.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
It's
the
time.
main things I got going on right now that I'm focused on. You know what I mean? Jody Mack was here. I don't know where he went. Hopefully we get Jody Mack back before the show ends. But we just gonna put the topics up on the screen right now. Topics for the night. Number one topic.
Before we start,
What's up?
I want y'all to give yourself a round of applause, man, because all I heard was productivity and positivity and emotion right now. Everybody working.
Yeah, man.
I mean, we gotta give ourselves a round of applause, bitch.
That's a fact. That's a
Hard,
fact, man.
hard out here for a pimp.
Hard out here,
Yeah, you
bro.
know, sometimes we could get so like even right now, like sometimes we could just get so lost in what we're trying to do and what we're trying to accomplish that when we really do get a moment to sit down and reflect on it, it's like, yeah, we doing it, but we still want to do more, and maybe that's just like excuse
That's,
the excitement. It's like the mass is right. We do deserve to give ourselves a round of applause. We just moving so fast that we ain't we ain't put them out there yet. But I get what he's
yeah.
saying though.
Hey, man. Sometimes you know how it is, man. You don't necessarily the flowers that you know we don't necessarily want to give ourselves because it's the Kobe mentality, not really satisfied with just anything and everything, and just wanting to constantly do more and push forward. And I mean, like that's really what the goal is to constantly push forward, constantly say like I'd rather be busy than sitting on the couch broke.
That's a fact.
You
Yeah,
know what
That's
I'm
a
that's,
fact.
saying?
but I'm so much saying like this. Like we know our end goal, so we don't even applaud ourselves because we know the end goal. No, we gotta applaud ourselves on every level that we accomplish on our way there to give us that motivation, to give us that drive, you know?
That's a fact, though.
That's a fact.
Because yeah, we all try to get to the top of the mountain, but you're not gonna be happy and pat yourself on the back because you made it to the middle.
Yo,
The
Mass, I
fuck?
don't know. I don't know if you could get off work early on Thursday, but you might want to come downtown and see that show on Thursday, man.
Oh, yeah, man.
Um, next week Thursday.
That's this Thursday. Live
So
performance
this,
downtown, Lower East Side.
I could make some arrangements.
Yeah,
All right,
outside.
so look, we're gonna get right into the shit tonight. We're gonna get right into the bullshit. All right, so these are the topics for tonight. You got Trust Muller versus everybody. If y'all been in tune, it's an artist from New York named Trust Muller. He
Mhm.
going back and forth with a couple of people who's not trying to really feel what he got to say. Is he doing too much? Is he doing what's needed? Like, what's going on? Then we got, hold on, is my headphones going crazy? Anyway, then we got Remy Ma, Pat Poose, and Carissa Seals. They back at it again. We got cease and desist letters. We got diss records dropping names. We got a whole bunch of different stuff going on. Then we got the conversation that nobody really wants to talk about, but us as unks, us as grown men, we have to talk about. Sydney Starr and Soft Walker. One's comments versus one's actions. We got to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Yo, is somebody shit going crazy in the background?
Somebody.
All I hear is mad water.
This is a man.
Hold on.
It might be loud.
I think it is. Yeah, that's live shit. Yo, live, whatever you using as a mic, brother, it's not working.
Yeah, come back and come back.
Yeah. Shout out to live music is, but we gotta figure that out on his end. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, we gonna pause for a minute. We gonna play some music and then we be right back. Matter of fact, we gonna play some mass. That's what we playing. Yo,
Yo, yo.
yeah, whatever that is, that's on your end. I don't know what that is. You don't got your headphones on you? Cause that speaker's probably what it is.
Nah, my headphones don't. I don't know.
Yeah, it's the
All right, so fuck it. We just gonna get started. So let me go ahead and pop up the screen real quick. We're gonna talk about this first conversation. The first conversation is gonna be with where we want to go first because I don't know if we want to go here just yet. Where we want to go first?
let's start it off with that bullshit.
With this right here.
Yeah, let's start it off with that shit, bro.
All right, man. Let's get to it. We're gonna play a little piece, and then we're gonna talk about it.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation.
Love and hip hop star Sydney Starr, known as Sydney Favors, is facing multiple felony charges for allegedly abusing a child. According to Georgia court records viewed by Oxygen, Starr has been charged with sexual battery against a child under the age of 16, aggravated child molestation, and sodomy. Starr is a transgender model and TV personality who appeared on season 9 of Love and Hip Hop New York. According to a press release from the Hapeville Police Department, she was arrested on August 2nd after police were called to an Embassy Suites hotel in the greater Atlanta area on a report of a sexual assault involving a child. According to an arrest warrant, Starr confessed to the acts, telling investigators they were consensual. Authorities said in a press release, quote, "Because this case involves a juvenile, no additional information will be released from our agency." Starr is being held without bond at the Fulton County Jail. Her next court appearance is scheduled for August 25th. Her attorney did not immediately respond to a request for comment.
All right. So now that's one part of the conversation. That's one part of the conversation. Now we got to play the other part of the conversation. You know what I'm saying? Live, do your thing. Let talk to the people for a minute while I bring this up to speed, man.
Um, yeah, I think we at a space where you got to be very cautious about who and what and how you have and who you have around you. Like
Mm.
it's at this point where it's like I don't know, man. Nobody can be really trusted.
All right.
So
So
much
now this is
baggage.
the second part of the conversation that we are having right now. Let's get right
Niggas
into
wanna
it.
fuck me, kids wanna fuck me, kids wanna fuck me, kids wanna fuck me.
Am I missing something here? Is there something going on that I don't know about? Like right now, there's an uproar because Sydney Starr is in jail for messing with a 13-year-old boy. So why isn't Saucy canceled? But
We're gonna talk about that, OG. So look, that's the situation right now, man. So
Now I don't with the saucy shit. You gotta watch the lip service
okay.
because she whatever they want to call it, that the thing
Yeah.
it covered his tracks
You think so?
on yeah because he played the clip when I guess he was in Atlanta somewhere and bunch of little kids was following him and he had on a skirt and one of the little kids was like, "Yo, that ass is fat," and he turned around and he was scolding the little kid like, "First of all, you too young, don't play like that. Bro, let me stay in your lane." So I guess that clip like saved them a little bit with the people,
I'm
but we
But
still
is
could talk
that
about
I'm
it.
not. I'm
We
not
still
is
could
that
looking.
talk
really
about it. I'm just
saving?
all I'm saying is you gotta watch the lip service jump, and then y'all can make y'all
Now I watched it. I
justification from
watched
there.
it, but it was like, and I know what you're talking about. But my situation is this: you're a grown man, no matter how you slice it, and I'm not
Uh,
being disrespectful. You're a grown man. Outside of your sexuality and what it is that you believe in, you're still a grown person. So you know that words have meaning to it. So when you say things
Yo,
like
y'all
that,
know
you
that
putting
shit
out a
is
certain
wrong.
energy,
Period, bro. Y'all
huh?
know
Yeah.
that shit is wrong.
Yo, listen, even if the response of it is is wrong because listen,
Now,
you are
with the saucy shit, niggas can fight that all day. With the city star, it ain't no fighting.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's just what it
Lock,
was.
lock that nigga up. He's been doing this. Don't hit me with the bullshit. He's been playing with people, nephews and sons and brothers and fuck out of here.
I ain't gonna front. Chingy's supposed to
As
be
an
owning.
adult,
Chingy's
as an
supposed to be
adult,
owning her
how you
life
let
right now.
how you let a 13-year-old tell you he 18 and you know you playing on the funny money side, so you gonna fuck his whole life up, and you still do it.
Was yo,
And I'm
yeah,
not saying I'm not saying that these young motherfuckers don't know their sexuality by now. But what I'm saying is, let somebody his age play with him.
yeah.
I hear that. I hear that.
You
Now
pushing
look.
40
I'm
years old.
sitting.
Somebody should
Here's the
shoot
thing,
your dumb
right,
ass.
Mass? Here's the thing, right? Those two situations, which both involve children, happen too fast in proximity of each other. To me, that's not an everyday coincidence that type of situation with that community happen at the same exact time. Not so much in date, but in time span, where now we can put
And we
the
gotta be
two
careful
together.
how we deal with it before we get canceled.
Yeah, even with us, whether we get canceled or not, I'm saying is that I'm thinking that there's something going on that is being, like, for instance, right now they have. I was just telling. I think I told Loud this the other day. They have a petition out. I believe, I don't want to get quoted, so I ain't gonna say the state, but there's a state that is petitioning to have a uh, what's the word I'm looking for? PDF friendly state. Like, there's actually a petition being sent around to be signed where they won't
What? Now
be.
there's gonna be a penal state?
Yeah.
Rhode Island.
In more words than one. In more words than one.
That's
Shout out
what
to
I'm
Jody
saying, man.
Mack. We got Jody Mack in the building. Let me
We
bring Jody
we
Mack up to
so
speed.
we so far gone that all we could do is talk about this shit. We can't make no adjustments.
That's a
This
fact.
shit is already they had this shit planned, man.
But how do you feel? This is why I said that situation is happening too close together in proximity. It
I,
just so happened that Sydney Star does that, and now Saucy Santana talking that. It happened too close in proximity where I feel like it's an agenda being pushed. You never know. We
No,
might be we might be talking about some bullshit. They just want to see how we react to the situation.
well they know you gotta realize everybody's not gonna react how we gonna react.
Hmm.
Because the new norm is that.
And I think that's what they're testing. I think they're testing the fact that that is the new us, so to speak.
yeah.
Like the new norm is to to
Hell no.
do that.
He said the new norm is to be that.
That's the new norm, bro. Yo,
Hell no.
I ain't been in the city like real like I ain't been in the city in a minute. After the event, me and wifey went to the city, my nigga, and I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Drink,
Oh my
Dragon
god.
Nah,
Mania
I can believe
everywhere.
that. I can believe that.
Yo, bundle, it fucked me up to the point where I just grabbed my bitch like yo,
Nah, I
she
can
like,
believe that.
yeah,
I can believe that.
let's get our food and go back to the Bronx.
Hey, hey, this should be wild, B.
He said,
Yo,
"Let's get our
I
food and
Because
go
just
back
came
to the
out the
yo,
Bronx."
first of all, it's so normalized that we don't even exist in their world. Like I'm standing there with these motherfuckers. Like I'm a raise a neck in a field of rice.
You're live. You said a raisinette though.
No, in a field of rice. These niggas don't even acknowledge us. And the only way and the only real reason I feel like that I was allowed to be a part of that, because if y'all see my wife, she blends in with these motherfuckers.
Right. Those are
She put on one
that's
of
sis in
them
them.
downtown outfits and let her hair loose. Oh, she fit right in. So, but
Right.
I'm just saying that to say this, like you, when we so stuck in our world, right? Like sometimes we gotta come out that shit, right? When we come out that shit, it's like, yo, I'm glad I'm stuck in a bubble because I can't do this.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not so much stuck in this bubble because I fuck with so many people that they keep me in what's going on. But I
Nah,
don't
you
have
in a
to.
safe
I
space
don't.
though.
Yeah, I don't have to be there
Yeah.
to know what the fuck is going on and what to do. But
You know what
last
I
night, my nigga, I seen it. So to talk about that is like crazy because nigga, I seen it, my nigga. It's normal. That shit is so normal that is disgusting.
But here's the thing, right? It's like, yes, it's normal. At the end of the day, we in a new day and time, right? Us as heterosexuals, right? We don't need to, and even with saying this, you have to be understanding of the concept of what is trying to be said. We don't have to flaunt around that we're heterosexuals. We just are heterosexuals. What I mean by that is that you can live your life how you live your life. Nobody's saying that you can't. You can do exactly whatever it is you feel you want to do. But when you feel it's to the point where you need to demand certain advantages or privileges just based on who you are and telling your truth, all right, you told your truth, and we understand your truth, and understand your truth. But you don't need to be rewarded or feel like, cause now let's just I told somebody this, like, yo, bro, it feel like nowadays is like the community is the new bullies, bro. Like you can't say anything. Like even in us in this conversation, it's like
Yo, I just want to ask one question, right? How the fuck, where the fuck did he find this little motherfucker in this hotel? Was this nigga on vacation with his family?
he was on vacation with his family. He was in the hotel lobby. They got a bar in the hotel lobby.
Ultimate disrespect.
Sydney Star was at the bar when the family was checking in. You know, the kids get to walk around. It was one of them hotels. It was one of them
Mm-hmm.
Jones. The
A
kids get
result,
to
like a
walking
result.
around. They
Mm-hmm.
said they said because when I read the information, it said that Sydney Star and the little boy were eyeballing each other. Like
Wait, bundles right fast, cause I'm not familiar. How old was the little nigga?
$13.
I believe he's 13.
All right, okay.
So they doing the eyeballing back and forth. They from what they said is that she dipped to the elevator, made eye contact with the little boy. Little boy came over. They got in the elevator together. They went up to the room. When they get up to the room, whatever happened happened. And then when the little boy found out it was this and that he ran out the room crying and tears, and then the whole situation with the cops happened.
So what happened? He cracked the little nigga, or the little nigga cracked him?
It didn't
Cause
get that
Both.
graphic in the
that's the
it didn't.
same
Both.
nigga from Chingy, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
from what I read, it said that, and I hope I don't get flagged for saying this word. It was fellatio being served to the
So he
young
gave
man.
all right now. So he gave the little nigga some dome.
Right.
All right, and the little nigga, and then he backed out on the little nigga though. After that,
I mean, I guess once it was getting active, and then
nah, that's wild, bro. Yeah, they be preying on our kids, man.
listen.
You know, I think they've made it. And I think when we mentioned a little earlier, they made it more or less the norm for our culture. Even when it's just funny when they was going back and forth about the Drake shit and that line that ain't minor, and everybody was having this jokey conversation about the pedals and the PDFs. You know what I'm saying? It still was a conversation. And now look at what we're talking about now. It's like the attack, it the repetition of hearing something so much gives it as much validity than anything.
Oh, what the hell?
Yo,
Oh, what that got
but just
going
think
on? Niggas
about
got infomercials going on?
My bad.
Yo,
Yeah,
yo,
it. But just think, right?
you.
With
that
all
nigga.
with all this being normalized,
Hold on, let me
What you
grab
said?
my mic.
how much trouble they really gonna get in?
Wait, say that again, no mess. What you said?
With this being normalized, like 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 I was saying, and
Yeah.
like Bundy's was saying, like they making this an agenda. How much trouble you really think they gonna get in?
As far as you mean on a global scale, or you talking about?
Yeah, like we already
Yeah,
the
they're not.
humiliation was the trouble. Like
Yeah,
we
they're
gonna
not gonna
humiliate
get.
you. We gonna yeah, like it's over.
Yeah, they're not. The only way that it would be effective is if it was a straight black man doing that to um a 13-year-old white kid. That's the only way this would the conversation of consequences or how far Trump what would could happen, because you got to remember also the same agenda that we're talking about with the PDFs. Right before that, the agenda was the Transformers and um, same sex marriage and things of that nature. The alphabet community. So they had a lot of influence over the years on a lot of what we see now is sexual, like uh there's an explosion of sexual
Yeah,
fucking.
this is getting out of hand.
Yeah, it's out of
That's it.
hand
It's
now.
out of
But
hand,
I feel
bro.
like we've been desensitized to all the shit that's been going on. They've been putting it in our cartoons. They put it in everything now as far as trying to get that community to be accepted. So now all the things that's being said is now being within the norm. Like no, like for Saucy Santana saying kids want to fuck you, like
You know why
Yeah, that was wild. I
I
ain't
have
gonna
a
lie.
that's a
problem
wild statement.
with that with that with that space, the LGBTQ, because motherfuckers will get reprimanded and all types of charges brought up against them when something is done to them. But them motherfuckers is the ones who start all the trouble, and it's not reciprocated. You dig what I'm saying? If you know, you
Right.
know. Them motherfuckers start the most trouble in America.
Mm-hmm.
Look, can I ask a question right fast? Yo, Mass, right? Being you brought that up about them niggas starting the most trouble. You know, like if we get in a fight with them niggas, right? That shit is a hate crime.
But
But
I
if
just said that. I just
right,
said that. It's not
we
reciprocated on their
right, if
end
we
for
pop
the
on, if
ones
they
who.
pop on us, or we get, but that's not only with the dragons. That's not only with the alphabet. That's with anybody other than black people, bro. And we pop on Asian people hate crime, white people
Yeah.
hate crime, anybody else except black people. But we don't got no hate crimes against us. White niggas could go do a crime against us, and ain't a hate crime. Chinese
Facts.
niggas, Asians, whatever you want to
As a
call it,
matter of
bro.
fact, the Asian crime bill, the crime
Yo,
hate, the Asian hate was an
and
Asian
that's
crime
another
hate
thing.
bill.
We might
Yeah,
have to cover
Joe
that.
Biden, Joe Biden signed that
Yeah,
into
that was
fucking
a
law.
recent, and that
Yeah,
was
that
only
was
after,
recent.
and that was after two Asians got harassed. Nothing, nothing else. They got
We may
harassed.
have to bring that up on the next
Nah,
show too, because in the last month, transmissions been attacking elderly. Is
It's
it
factual.
the old man on the bus cracked him in the
Yo,
head? The
bro.
tranny.
Optimus Prime and Megatron be on a roll, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Them
That
niggas don't be playing, bro.
and that's behind,
It,
and that's the fucked up part, because it's behind this community that has such a backing. Like you said, if we turn around and even swing and knock a motherfucker like that out, we going to jail for the hate crime.
they can't see it.
That's a fact.
Nasty work.
They can't
But
work.
they can move very violently, very outwardly boisterous, and no consequences, or this is just their lifestyle.
It's
Yo,
it.
look,
They're protected, bro.
before I came on live, right when we first was gearing up, my son iPad died, right? My stepson, his iPad died. I mean, his fucking laptop died. So I had to charge it up. So when I go out there, they watching some fucking Bad Boys reunion. This shit is straight Dragonville. I'm like, yo, what the
Yeah,
fuck is y'all watching?
yeah.
Like, yo, what
Mm-hmm.
the fuck? Yo, these niggas is fire breathing all through the show. And they out here fronting like they straight black niggas. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, my G? Yeah, son. Yo, none of these niggas know about my body. Like, what the fuck? Y'all niggas is dragging, bro. You telling this to a bunch of
Bro,
punks.
listen, man. At the end of the day,
Yo, live.
they
Yo,
it
I
should
don't be,
not be a
yo,
situation where
I don't
it's
be understanding this shit, bro.
it's not a situation where it should be in schools
Yeah, it's
right
nasty,
away.
bro.
Because first of all, when we're talking about that community, you gotta understand. You gotta present that in a certain way, and putting it in schools and stuff like that is not the way. Like it's so many things
Man, we
that's
talking
being
about
wishy washy right now. Like even with the WNBA, with they shit going on right now, it's like
That is
That's
getting
the whole
messy.
yo bundles. That's the whole fact, bro. Like how y'all represent the women's National Basketball Association, but can't define what a woman is.
yeah, man. Listen, man.
These niggas is weird as fuck, bro. And the agenda that they be pushing be fucking unrealistic, bro, and ununderstandable.
But here's the thing: it's a deeper meaning because you gotta look at it like this, right? Let's just say their community doesn't out number the black community. I guarantee you it don't. As far as like globally, I guarantee you it don't. But why is it that they became into position of power so quick? All those higher ups that people used to question and whisper about, they're the ones that's protecting this whole situation because it takes money to get this type of protection, bro. I don't care what nobody talking about. You
Yeah, no,
gotta have money
absolutely.
or position of power to get this type of protection that they got that quick.
That's a fact, yo.
You know what I'm saying? It's not. I don't even think like if, and I don't want to be biased. Like when it comes to outspokenly, homosexual people, it's maybe been about 30. If I had to say 30 years, maybe if that, if that.
Nah, more probably a little more than 30. Cause we in
All right, so
2026.
40.
I,
Cause
I
that's the
say I
80s.
say yeah, maybe 30 to 40 years where
Yeah,
they was like outside and it was like, oh yeah, are we here? I say within the last 10 to 15, it
it's been
became like
strong.
it became like, yo, it's okay, yeah. Before them niggas still they was here, but they still had like a little respect on their behalf and kept their business in the closet. When
Yeah, but
Obama made the gay marriage legal and all that shit, that's when they just became like, fuck that, we'll push this shit on anybody. If we let
yeah,
this shit go through and they accept it, okay, let's see what else we could push. And it's just
yo, but
like
But
ever
look,
I would
since
but
say,
look, Jody, that's what they're. Unfortunately, that's what they're defending. Like words like respect, right? Now I understand what you meant by that, but for their community, they mean oh, so what I'm doing is disrespectful. That's why the backlash is so heavy. It be little words and little things that be going on that I can understand why they trying to keep their stronghold as far as like what they believe in based on communication. You know what I'm saying? But every now and then it be too much. Like y'all talking about, like there's certain places that we not out here flirting around that we're heterosexual to our kids at 6 years old. They're gonna find that out by themselves. It's called the bird. Well, not by themselves,
Right,
but the
and
birds and the bees and that those type of conversations.
right.
You
Yeah,
got
it's called
That's
growing up.
that's my shit. Bundles, like, you know what I'm saying? Us as straight men, heterosexual women, they aren't pushing this to our children. We let them learn as of experience, or you learn as age comes. The birds and the bees. These motherfuckers is pushing this shit on our kids,
Yeah,
putting it in
everything.
their curriculum and
But
shit
also
like that,
everything
man.
is. But also everything is overly sexualized now. I mean, even to the grown adult level, everything is overly sexualized. Like that's
Right.
making it now even easier for people to dive into the world of even what we're speaking on, because the being overly sexualized with everything, you get bored with a lot of shit too as well. So there are people who be wanting experiences. Like there are a lot more swingers now than there were back then. Talking about 30 to 40 years ago, there's a lot more sex parties, polyamorous conversations that
I can agree with that.
were never talked about. I didn't know shit about no poly nothing. The first time I
Can I,
even saw a nigga with mad bitches around him, I knew he was a pimp. That was a pimp you talking about. That
yo,
wasn't.
so
live.
what do you think? So what do you think the issue? What do you think the issue is? You think is this the community or
You
just
can't, your
everybody out
bundles. We
here?
can't hear you, bundles.
I said, so what do you think it is? The community or is this niggas out here just being extra horny and fucking everything moving?
I think it's a
Both.
little bit of
Both.
both, but it's the community acceptance of what's going on, because you got the women that are talking about side niggas, and then you got the niggas who are experiencing this on art. Like we know living the nightlife, being bouncers in the nightlife, we know what this shit like. So
Right.
the
Yo,
fact
nigga,
that
nigga, yo,
like how even
So,
Master's talking about, you're like I'm that type of person. I'm in the crib. I know this shit going on outside, but to really go outside and see that it's like that, or like
it's
shit,
it's
nasty, bro.
crazy. It's
it's
Yo,
crazy.
wild shit going on. Everybody, yo, access is like this. I think, like I said, it's a little bit of both, because once you get the bitch is giving a pussy like that out here, or say vice versa for how females feel about how niggas was going on with niggas, or niggas is out here version and shit like that, and just want to have a little fucky and go. All
Yo,
right,
yo,
cool.
yo,
So,
Bonnie, I'm and live.
mm,
I'm watching niggas who I felt was straight come on, come on hard times, and you see these niggas with transformers. You like, yo, what the fuck?
should be
mm-hmm.
nasty work, bro.
You see niggas on that booger sugar. You know they be in another galaxy. They be with whatever when they on that booger
Whatever,
sugar.
nigga, fuck
Yo,
anything
Nigga,
moving.
for all the
nigga can
parents,
fuck a fire hydrant.
let your kids know, man. Say no to fucking drugs, man.
Word.
The
Wait,
uncle them don't
what?
condone drugs.
Nah,
Wait, so you
man.
trying?
I
Wait, wait,
don't.
wait, wait, wait. Now I know I have. I know. See, I'm a
Bro, it
Bronx
be a lot
native.
of niggas on the Yola that be fucking with the Megatrons.
Yes.
You
Yeah,
fucking lying.
Yo, there's a
A
yeah.
lot
lot
of
of niggas
homeless
on the
niggas.
Yola. And
Yo, a
yo,
lot of
you be seeing
homeless
it
niggas.
online. It be niggas that you know they on the Yola. They end up in a fight with a dragon, with a fucking bumblebee. How the fuck is you fighting bumblebee and you don't fucking and you a fucking Thundercat? How the fuck is you in fucking that fucking cartoon?
Facts. Facts.
Nah,
How
Real
the fuck
talk.
is
facts
how the
though.
fuck is you cool
Yo,
with Lino and Pantro, but you fucking
yo,
fighting fucking Starscream and them niggas? What the fuck
Nah,
is
this
going
thing.
on?
yo, bundles. That's one situation, right? The booger sugar and niggas homeless.
Yeah.
K2.
Hobo, they be what
The Dusky,
as my
yo,
homegirl
Mass,
said yesterday,
yo, Mass,
hobosexuals.
Mass, the Dusky, Mass, you called it.
Half of these niggas, bro.
Yo,
Hobosexuals.
go to 25th and Lex, go to 49th and 3rd, 116th and Lex, 103rd and Lex, 125th.
Yo,
Go
once you a
there.
deuce head, if the trainee got the deuce, that's who you chilling with all day.
Yup. Guess who you chilling with all day? Who you going to going to
And for
dates
y'all
with?
niggas that be by the bridge on 128th and 3rd and all that, by the park, the football field and all that on the late night where the football niggas be. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, babe, take this. Where the football niggas play at, y'all niggas
Yo,
over there with the fucking transformers. We gonna start pulling y'all niggas cards too. Fuck y'all got going on.
hurt, hurt my heart the other day. No lie. My hand to God. Someone I thought was a stand-up nigga came to the shop with a transformer. Like niggas ain't know that was a transformer because it was white. The nigga introduced the nigga as his wife. We all looked at each other like,
Oh
what?
man.
Niggas be having that
Nigga got up out of there,
voice.
got up
That
out of
last,
there,
they be having that
and we
last
like,
dragon.
yo,
They need that last dragon in their life. That
niggas was like,
voice.
yo, bro, we thought something was funny. Like first off, we on drugs. That's first.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, damn, niggas would do anything for some bread. Niggas would do anything for a roof over their head. And then at that point, like Jody Mack is saying, now you in love with that nigga because y'all having sex.
You Glock, nigga, Glock and tranny. I'm telling you. Now you fight. Yo, I see the niggas fighting online. I be like, how the fuck y'all even get in the circumference of one another to even be getting into it with each other? Fuck y'all
That's a
got going
fact.
on. Yo, look,
Facts.
right? I used to be the assistant manager at Dollar Tree. And my manager, my supervisor, was a fucking Megatron. Right? Know what I'm saying? So I used to keep the nigga at his shit like, yo, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? I used to make the other ASMs like, yo, listen, bro, I gotta I gotta count my safe. Y'all niggas keep this nigga out the office with me. I don't want this nigga in the office with me. So y'all niggas go through some go backs or something with this nigga while I count my safe, B. Cause this nigga right here, he was just one of them niggas like he was a transformer, bro, and he still
Yeah,
looked
Here's the
and
thing,
he
yo,
right?
still looked like home skillet. He
I've
looked like
worked
home
and
in
yo,
skillet.
no
close.
disrespect, Bundles, no disrespect to the culture, to them.
None to the
But
community.
the old school LGBTQ, mad respect. They got mad respect. It's
No,
the
it's
new
no, it's
one.
no Q. It's no
Yeah.
Q in that. It's no Q in that, bro. It was just straight. They was lesbians and bis, bro.
And
It
vibes,
wasn't no
facts.
queers. It wasn't no transgenders. It wasn't no. We had bull daggers. We had dykes. We had homos. That's it, bro.
But what
Yo,
I'm
check
saying is
this
like
nigga. What?
the game
Just
the
keeping it
games
in
Get that
respect,
from
nigga
my
B.
twisted
time,
out here, fellas. Chill
yeah,
out.
yo,
You gotta watch your
the
words.
games from my time,
My fault. My fault.
they
My
had
fault.
way more respect for themselves.
Yeah.
So they was gonna give the respect.
Right.
And and
Exactly.
and two, that shit wasn't normal. So niggas had to hide in that closet.
Right. Exactly. Now, and they always on YOLA. They always on the
But
YOLA.
look,
Facts.
check this
They
out.
always
I
custies
don't
that
think
spend money.
if we're gonna keep it 1,000, my only gripe is this, right? And I think all of y'all can agree with me. If you want to live your life, live your life. Nobody's holding that against
Yeah,
you.
don't push it on them babies.
But then when you start making it where it's you demanding respect based on what you're doing, that's when it's a problem because it's like you got asshole, gay people, you got asshole straight people, you got dickhead gay people, you got dickhead straight people. It's all about the person. It's not about what your quote unquote sexual preferences. We don't give a fuck about none of that shit. But this carrier respect. What's happening is that y'all feel like y'all don't have to answer to nobody no more, or y'all can't be quite like it's like think about it with the other
Only the hood
community. I
ones.
know
Only the
y'all know
hood
what
ones.
community I'm talking about. They just as strong as them. They just as strong as them.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, but the hood transformers, them niggas, they ratchet, dirty, stink. It's just
Right.
horrible, man.
So
Out
Mm,
here
it's
spending
Yeah,
hard.
all
but
that
you know
trouble.
the hood gonna do what the hood do. They don't give a fuck about the hood. I'm talking about them niggas in them corporate offices that's funding whatever it is that community
Mm-hmm.
need and things like that. Like, bro, you know they got a whole building downtown. Like, hold on, I'm look it up in a sec.
But they
They
got
got
a
a whole
whole high
building
school.
downtown where they get subsidized housing in one building downtown, good neighborhood, downtown Manhattan. And if you part of that community, the building is either owned by somebody from that community or somebody donated, whatever, however it may be. If you from that community and you've had like some type of dispute or whatever, you get funding and you can move into that building. And it's a nice fucking building.
Yeah, at that point, you gotta go sign. You gotta go. You gotta go apply for an apartment and identify as an alien.
but look, this is what I'm saying. It's like they don't got no building with some funding just because you black. They don't got that.
they don't got no buildings and fundings just because you straight.
Damn sure don't. Damn
What
Mm-hmm.
you
sure
think
don't.
you talking about?
Yo, my man work at in the female joint, female shelter, and he said
That's
it'd
the
be straight
worst.
niggas in there. Nah, he said it'd be straight niggas in there. I'm like, how they get in there? He said because the niggas figured it out. They come to the joint and they
They identify as a woman.
they identify as a woman and they can't discriminate against them, so they gotta get them into the room. He
So
said them
let me
niggas being there fucking all the bitches.
Yo, listen, as a nigga that used to work at an indictment at the women's shelter over there, yeah, it's dicey over there when it come to that shit, yo.
let me ask y'all a question. What
But
about the
wait,
white chick who said she's transracial and that she identifies as
man, get the
a
fuck out of
black
here with
Nah,
woman?
this
see,
bullshit, man.
nah,
Get the
yo,
fuck out
nah,
of here, bro. You
nah,
ain't
see.
listen, baby girl.
I ain't even got no
Respectfully,
words
you
for that
don't
because that's just
understand what it
that's
is to
some
be
new
us.
nigga shit. Let's talk about that 5 years from now because we don't even know who them niggas are.
Yeah, you don't know what it is to be us, shorty. Relax, calm down.
Yo,
Yeah,
live. Yo,
yeah.
when I seen that shit, word the mother, right? Well, everything I love. I was busy down in Georgia with my daughter baby shower. My flight got canceled, so I'm still down here, right? So when I seen that shit, the first shit I thought about was you. I said, yo, live would have kicked this bitch in her chest like Sparta. Like, fuck is you talking, fuck is you talking about? Like, you transracially a black woman.
What?
Yeah. Only
Nah,
in America, my nigga. Only in America. Yo,
only.
we the only country that takes other citizens. No other country is doing that. They don't give
Huh?
a fuck about that.
We the only
They'll
country.
lock you up before they make you a citizen, nigga.
That's fact.
That's
And
because
bro,
the motherfuckers that tried to take this spot wanted to dilute this spot to try to make it seem like everybody from here. It's only one actual
right,
people from here.
right, exactly.
And that's really what the problem is.
And I'm gonna keep it a band. Niggas might hate Trump all they want, but that nigga see the plan ahead of years ahead. He was trying to stop this shit his first term. He seen this shit that's going on now. He seen this shit years ago. Like, nah, we can't let this shit happen. And now we watching England. Look how England is. Look how fucking Italy is. Look how Paris is. Look how fucking all these other prominent countries that we used to know that's in Europe and across Asia and shit being dominated by the shit that's going on that this nigga trying to avoid. The niggas be arguing with this nigga. Like,
Hmm.
you know what I mean? It just be common sense on certain shit. I don't agree with everything, but certain shit that's common sense, like when it comes to our, like, yo, nah, that's not our way of living, bro. We not with that. Y'all niggas
Yeah,
ain't
I
man.
agree. I agree with Trump with that too because he said if you from New York, we not doing you can't do sex changes in New York no more. You gotta go somewhere else.
Right.
Hmm.
He not with all that. Nigga, you was born a man, that's who you are.
You a man, bro. You not no more. He foreseen all that. He trying to keep women out of men's sports. Now you gotta have other men's athletes. Like why the world? watch the fucking tranny dominate the women's in the World Cup or something, in the some world tournament, the tranny nigga from France killing them, right? These niggas like, yo, this shit ain't fair. Like, what the fuck? That nigga's a man. So since y'all, you know what? The nigga tried to declare for the WNBA. So that's when Enos Cantor and the nigga Royce White stepped up. Like, nah, since you say anybody who identifies as a woman, fuck it, I identify as a woman then. When I play basketball, I identify as a trans female. How you gonna tell nigga that's how you feel, but you gonna let a tranny come and play? So if y'all gonna let him play, you might as well let us play. And niggas try to get us, oh, how y'all gonna say y'all wanna play in the WNBA? Nigga, they don't really wanna fucking play in the WNBA. They saying if you let this fucking Megatron play, you might as well let us play, nigga. And y'all niggas
Right.
don't even got fucking common sense to understand that's what the fuck they saying.
But you know what it. But that's what it is though now, because people are never arguing the logic anymore. You're
It's,
arguing the nigga's emotion
they
nowadays.
argue emotion. Yo, lie, bro. I love you, my brother.
No,
Yo, bro. It's never facts over feelings.
yeah. It's now
It's
people
never
are
proof.
just
It's never proof over propaganda. You could bring a nigga to proof that a nigga did something, and if it's outside of their narrative or go against their opinion, they don't care about your facts. They will
yup.
argue your fact down, and you got facts with their opinions, bro.
Check this out. I had a conversation with somebody that comes around to my bar, and they're of the transgender people, and she was like, "Oh, they're doing this, and third with the WNBA." I said, "Yo, let me ask you a question. Why has it never been a thing about a female coming to a female that poses as a man coming to the NBA?" So she was like, "Oh, what you mean?" I said, "We wouldn't be saying that it would be unfair if a woman posing as a man come to the NBA because we know that at the end of the day, if she's a female, she's gonna probably 9 times out of 10 get her ass bust by these NBA players because these NBA
Right.
players,
Whether you pose as a man or not.
right? So it's not gonna be as big of a conversation. But the fact that it is transgender men and is at a heightened frequency of conversation, is wrong, but y'all trying to push it to be right, and that's why it's at
Mm-hmm.
a high frequency as far as conversation.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
Yeah. Fear is fear, and that
That's,
shit ain't fair.
you know what I mean?
That should be wild.
100%.
All right, so we're gonna get to the next topic, man. We're gonna go with this trust moolah thing. I want to get this out the way, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Trust
Shout out
Moolah.
to Micah.
Shout out to Trust Moolah. You know what I'm
Shout out to
saying?
Trust, man.
Coming out of he's
Strong is
originally
running
from
up the
Brooklyn,
city
right?
right now.
I
Right,
thought
he
he was.
is from
I
Brooklyn.
thought he was a Lower East Side nigga.
Nah, he's
Nah, he from Coney
originally from
Island.
Brooklyn.
Coney
Ain't
Island.
that ain't that
Yeah.
the nigga who slapped the nigga on the corner?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah. He popped. Yeah, he popped on the nigga one time.
That by the low about Arlene's?
Yeah, he went
Yeah.
to jail.
Like somebody, yo, we don't do that out here. We don't
Yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
police.
But
Okay.
look, prime example, the cops watched the Mexican nigga violate mad people. As soon as Trust Moolah smacked him, they like trust us. Like, you
Yeah,
see what world we living in? It's crazy.
Okay. Yeah.
that's a fact.
Now,
Don't.
Trust Moolah had linked up with Hocus for Fifth, and
Mhm.
they was doing some business together. They was doing like seminars and things like that, and Hocus was promoting them to different people as far as his music is concerned. And Trust Moolah got a new record. I ain't gonna front. I
Mm.
like the record. Know what I mean,
Which one? The on the run or the other shit?
the
Yeah,
on the
on the
run,
run.
the on the run. So the joint started popping, and then I follow both of them. I just started seeing this different type of conversations going on because here's the thing. Here's my thing with trust, right? And I kind of understand where Hocus is coming from. You speaking about positivity, but your dialogue still has a street essence attached to it. What I mean by that is that you telling people to do something positive for the youth. Then you had a video up when you was cursing out the cop and You didn't have to snuff that dude. Granted, you did. Even if you wanted to grab him up until the police came, you just did it for the gram type shit. And those are things that Hocus was against. Hocus was like, nah, we not doing all that. We really out here just trying to talk to the kids and help. So it's like you was playing both sides of the fence. You was on G shit, but then you was
Can
on
I
Paz at
chime
the
in on
time.
that? I think that my opinion. I think Trust Muller had a hot song. He got a situation, and Hoopy wasn't a part of that situation. So now we got this.
That could be a thing too. That could absolutely be a thing
So
too.
from what I follow
No,
everything.
but that's just how I feel because they argument just came out of thin air. Like it just came out of thin air. And as you can see, it was when he left New York. Once he left New York and went on his little press run and went to Florida, and he might have met somebody, got him a deal, and was like, "Yo, we got managers and A&R." That shit come with the label, and
So
that's probably what happened.
nah, so from what I'm hearing, right? Basically, the nigga hit Hulk up like, yo, what's up? I want you to manage me, blah, 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 blah. Hulk like, nah, I don't really be managing niggas, but like, we could collab on a post. You know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
collabing his numbers, he was doing his numbers, blah, blah, blah. He started feeling himself. So Hulk introduces him. He comes to find out that he got a manager already. He meets the manager. The manager is dropping the bag behind the nigga. Trust. He dropping the bag behind him. Like he the one who producing the beats. He doing all that. Like, know what I'm saying? He the one who did the Puerto Rico, and all that shit. He the one who put all that. Cause remember, Trust just had the starting off on right. Like, no, he had
Hmm.
he had the blueprint, but nigga had to put the finishing touches on the building. Like, know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So he said, your man started feeling this so like, yo, I got a hit song, I got a hit song. And he started shitting on, like, doing some dirty macking, basically, about the manager. Like, know what I'm saying? And Trust, like, nah, nigga, we don't do, Hope, like, nah, nigga, we don't do that. Like, know what I'm saying? You out here, you doing bugged out shit. As long as you doing this goofy shit, I'm not gonna be the nigga you violating Land Kings, you doing all this shit. Nah, but you trying to collab with me on these posts when you doing this shit.
Nah, but the Latin King shit, his see, we moving too fast.
No, no, I'm getting,
The
I'm
Latin
getting,
the Latin King thing was way after the
After,
fallout
yeah,
with
yeah,
him and
yeah.
no,
Hove.
no, yeah, but he still was trying to collab on posts with Hope while all that was going on still.
Nah,
This is after
nah,
S.
that shit was already sealed because S1 once
Yeah, this
S1
was
jumped in
after.
this.
Look, no, this was after S, because he got a new song coming out with the Slick Rick shit that he tried to collab with Hoke on, and Hoke was like, "Fuck out of here! I'm not pushing that. I'm not part of that." He got another shit with like the Slick Rick sample.
No, I got you on that. All of that, the Slick Rick joint, from my understanding from the people that I spoke to, when the Slick Rick joint was being recorded, him and Hulk was still in contact.
Right? Yeah, they still was loopy. So
So
now he trying to push it now, and he trying to tag and collab with Hoke, and Hoke is like, nah, fuck out of here. So it's not doing them numbers that, you know what I'm saying? This is what he's saying. But Trust is saying, like, fuck out of here. I'm
It's definitely, yo, bundles. It's definitely something behind what I was saying. Like as far as like just the business, period. Like it's something behind business. It
long
gotta
story
be.
short, you had people that was in your corner that was helping you, and
And
then
you try
once
to
you
shit
got
on it.
on a little
Hmm.
bit, you pause if necessary. You shot your load too quick. You
right,
started shitting
right.
on people that you wasn't supposed to be shitting on. That because let's be clear, like who was it? It was either Live or Jody Mack. One of them said it. They thought you was a Lower East Side nigga, so you already have made it very
Hmm.
clear. Trust Moolah had made it very clear that he doesn't get support from where he's from and shit like that. He's done a video. This is his words, not mine. He did a video where he's like, he get more love from the Lower East Side. You know what I'm saying? I see him around every now and then in the bar and club area down there. and shit like that. I ain't got nothing against dude, but I just see certain things that I was like, yo, bro. And on Hocus side too, because I'm like Hocus, like you spent like 2 days going crazy on boy. I understand you a little pissed, but at a certain point you just gotta dial back
Yeah, I was up
on
to part 5. I had to slow it down. Like, come on, Hope. This is starting to get
Nah, but
crazy.
look, hope you gonna fuck his shit up because now you getting back on game time. You telling all the Blazers that you fought like, come on, hope. You making these niggas
Nah,
pick sides.
he ain't say the Blazers though. Like, here's the thing about that, right? And this is real shit coming from that side. And I got a lot of homies that of mine that is from that side. Unfortunately, if you from that area and you was actively moving around, whether you was in the gang or
Yeah,
not,
you
most
was
of your
definitely
friends
blazing.
was homies. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And they was definitely blazing if they was from that side of town.
Right. So at the end of
Right.
the day, like Hope got people that love him, whether they part of the team or not. You know what I'm
But that's
saying?
what I'm
So
saying. Hope is telling his people, like, yo, you following me.
yeah, he telling
You
his
can't be
friends, like the
following
people
him.
that
Like you
know him,
telling
like.
niggas to pick sides.
But he telling that that's just like for instance, for instance, and I feel like at the level I'm at, I probably would never do it. But let's just use it in context. Anybody that you met through me, and I tell them like, yo, listen, Manson or Jody Man or whoever ain't no good no more. Yo,
Mhm.
we ain't fucking with them no more. Now, all my support system pulls back from you because that's what I said. That ain't got nothing to do with a gang. It just so happened that everybody know Hulk for being a gang member, whether it's past or present, we don't know. But he's saying it's the past, so it's the past. And the people that know him is like he's really not into that no more, like at all.
But
You know what I'm
look,
saying? So
just Moolah gonna shoot himself in the foot because, like you said, you tuned it up too early, nigga, because the song only took off in New York. It ain't a hit.
that's why I said you
Yeah.
shot you started wilding because let's just and I hate to even give out a blueprint for snakes, but you got to the first level and went crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But he ain't really even get to the first level because I'm gonna keep it a band. I'll be in the spots. They not playing that in the spots.
He had a meeting with
No,
he had a
no.
what's that record label that Bobby Smurder them niggas was signed to first? Was it Epic?
Empire, 10K,
No,
300.
I think it was Epic if I'm not mistaken.
I think they was
United.
epic.
Well,
I
whatever
know.
record label it was, he had a meeting with them. So that's why I say like you got to the entry level, you got a meeting with a major. Even though they wasn't offering you the money that you wanted for the single, but at least you got the meeting. A lot of niggas don't even
But
get the meeting.
look, but nah, a lot of these niggas be pump
I
faking. These niggas don't be getting the meeting. They be going there. Then that lessens the
yeah, they be
value
going there trying to
because
run into a nigga. Like niggas don't be having no
nah,
run-ins
because
with a nigga.
you could go there and pitch that you'll have a meeting, but at that point you at their graces. Now if they call you for a
Yeah,
meeting,
that's a different
you get the
story.
you understand what I'm saying? A lot of these niggas be going in there forcing their hand. That's why they be getting these 720 deals.
Uh huh.
Because
Right,
they didn't
right,
call you. These niggas
right.
ain't asked you to come there.
Niggas
You
Greg
pulled up there.
the bread they spent.
Mhm.
And then yeah, 'cause most of these times it's not knocking. I'm not saying everybody's especially as an artist, everybody's progress and wherever you get to. If you even got to get a sit down with some reputable people that fuck with you, that's
Yo,
cool. But
you can go independent, direct to consumer.
yeah,
Live, you got about 300-400 people that fuck with you. That's all you need to pay
yeah,
your rent monthly.
that's a
Fact.
fact.
That's a fact.
You don't need nothing on. You don't need no YouTube. You don't need none of that.
All right, so let me ask you a
But
question, man.
Bundles is right though, cause that shit ain't pop nowhere but on the gram for local hood niggas.
Yeah, he went crazy a little too fast. Like
Cause the bitches
He went.
definitely not fucking with it. That shit ain't putting a dent in no type of that shit is not coming on in the spots. They not playing that in the spots.
Unless the
Hey, listen,
DJ fuck with you.
here's the thing, right? He's fucking with the Terror Squad niggas now and shit like that.
They still got him doing showcases. I just seen him at a showcase recently.
All right, so look, they got him doing that. And here's the underlying shit with that too. Is like you fucking with some Bronx niggas. Cause let's not forget, like that
He not really fucking with Joe. He fucking with some terror squad
that's the
affiliate.
farm. You know how you know that you know what
He
that
fucking
is?
with Pistol Pete. He
That's the
came with
farm.
y'all.
That's the
My
Right,
farm though.
nigga,
That's
right.
the
That ain't
farm.
terror
Cause think about
squad.
it like this. How did
he running
Casanova
through
start?
Miami and
Casanova started out with Bleak. That was the farm.
That's a
And then
fact.
and then he made it up. That's the
That's
same
a
thing
fact.
Trust Moolah going through. He fucking with fucking Pistol. That's the farm. If you perform and you put on, you think Joe ain't gonna be like, yo, I need that? Pause. You know
yeah,
how this
all
shit
these
Joe,
go.
artists is
already
running,
Joe.
man. These
You know
niggas,
they
yo,
gagged
these
that.
niggas be
You know they
running.
dragged that to Joe already. They been dragged that. Yo, he got one look to on the run.
Yo, but look, yo,
Joe was
Mac,
like,
these niggas will take
Joe was
all their hard work, all their years of hard work, and run to go give all their hard work to another nigga for
Yup.
another nigga to tell them how much money they, nigga, when you could have just direct the consumer yourself. These niggas be crazy. They be
Nah,
wanting to put niggas in
these,
their pocket.
nah,
Like
yo,
you
Mass, these
try to put
There's an
artists,
eight
art
niggas
to
in your
that. There's an
pocket.
art to that shit, man. Cause like if
nah,
you
and I say these niggas is lazy. That's what it is. These artists are lazy, so they don't want to put in the actual work for themselves to get them the
talking shit live.
extra money or get them the actual money they deserve. A lot of niggas don't even put their names when they pushing up a song. They don't even read the fine print or between DSPs or seeing, yo, what if I do own this beat? I could get more money towards me if I just play this bitch anywhere. You know what I'm
Yo,
saying? But
yo, you don't even need to own the beat to make money. Like it's just
yeah,
bro, it's just
you don't even need to do that shit. I'm saying like as far as where these when these niggas get caught in the 360 deals or all these type of weird ass deals, it's because you don't know what the fuck you doing.
Yo, that's why I'm pushing out so much music, my nigga. Because once we load up the site, the
Yeah.
Cyber City site, and we every artist on Cyber City gonna have his own page where you can go tap
Yup.
say for instance tap live and this
And
your
your
MC
whole
merch,
yeah,
yeah,
your
all
whole
your content, anything that's for sale will be there. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So that's how I'm trying. I'm building a site right now. So we once you press Cyber City, all you gotta do is press Jody Mac, and it's gonna take you right to everything he's doing, and his merch is gonna go straight to his. You know what I'm saying? Straight to his account. And, yeah, we about to change the game, bro. Direct to consumer.
Right.
That's how it go. And
Direct
it
to
brings
consumer,
and
bro.
if they doing the way that's great for the algorithms, bringing everybody to one set source, so you know where you can find artists. You ain't got to go nowhere else.
And then you find out who really fucks with you.
Yeah,
So
Right.
you can
That's
start
all
you feel me?
fact.
separating it. You start separating the algorithm and start making your own algorithm.
Yeah,
So
that's right.
Mass, being that you're about to drop the site soon, what you think about them bringing MySpace back?
That's good. You know, a lot of niggas, their biggest engagements is on MySpace.
Mm,
Do
I
you
mean, you know, a lot of niggas highlights was on MySpace.
do you think we
yeah.
need to? Do you think though that MySpace will bring that refreshing touch back to the youth that we had, like when we had MySpace, like we had the top 8 and we had music on our page.
Nah,
Do you
you
think
know
that
why?
switch it
Yo,
up on our Facebook
Justin
and Grams,
Timberlake own that shit, right?
all that shit is now, or you don't think it'll be able to hold their attention?
It can't because the attention span is
Justin Timberlake own MySpace, right?
Now, some other niggas bought it from them. It was Justin Timberlake, Pharrell, and somebody else. They sold it to some other niggas. And the other niggas said, we
If
bringing that back.
like you said, if they do it how they did it before and surround themselves around the music shit, that shit'll take off.
yeah, but I think that one, if you look at any of these, like MySpace, it really didn't go nowhere. If you typed it in within the last 3 to 5 years, it'll just like there's a domain that'll send you to a different
No, it's still
site.
there. It's still
It's
there.
still
My
there.
page, yo, my MySpace page is still up, bro. I check my shit. My shit is still up. I still got music from back in the days up there. All
But
that shit, bro.
but
So
I just don't.
that means
I think the
motherfuckers is
attention.
just using it.
Now I think the attention span is different because, like, remember we talking about top eight. Yo, if these kids put any one of their friends in the top eight and that ninth person is not in there, yo, we talking about more school shootings. We talking about niggas
You
getting
niggas
shot
even
down,
got
all type
you
of shit.
niggas even got 8 friends.
Yo, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
Niggas don't even got eight friends. So that
Not
motherfucker
eight,
that do
not
got
eight
eight
niggas
friends,
you know on social media. Eight real motherfuckers you know they mother. You ate at their house once or twice, went to a family cookout or something.
yo, you
Eight
know
of
how that
those.
shit got
Bro,
mixy back
Niggas
it'll
don't
be
then.
got that shit no more. So other words, man, yo, trust Moolah, man. Just stay safe, man. Stop talking about them kings, man,
Eh,
and just live life, man. Like, relax, bro. You ain't gotta do all
chill
that,
out,
man.
champ.
You know what I'm
It ain't a
saying?
hit.
Yeah.
It ain't a hit record, bro. It
Nigga
ain't
with
a hit
bras
Word.
in the
record.
hood. Nigga with bras in the hood and said, fuck my city.
That nigga with six times state soap, man. Chill. That's double triple tag
this
right
nigga
now,
say he
bro.
went double
Yeah,
platinum.
And
man.
Chill
Stay
out.
no,
safe. Stay safe
before we
out
get out
here.
of here off that, he still got the canes on his ass. So I don't know how he gonna get that
Oh yeah,
situation
yo,
off.
your homie from East Tremont said he want that fade. Yeah.
Ish.
Yeah, man.
And
Good
you
luck,
got
my
and you
brother.
nah. See that's not that's work. That's not good, baby.
Yo, shout out Trust Muller, man. We wish you your best in all your endeavors, man.
I ain't
And
going
stay
front
safe
though.
out there in these streets out here.
I like how the producer finessed that on the run because I started getting sick of hearing that shit like with the just the him knocking and all that. I
Yeah.
appreciate how the producer put that together. He made it into a dope song. Like he had the
See,
blueprint for it.
he's so far off his ass. He was supposed to put a couple of reputable niggas from New York on there and make it a bigger song. That's when it would have took
That's what
off.
he should have did. He
But
should
he
have went
arguing
snack.
so much that the song is gonna dry out.
Yep. He should have went and snatched niggas like know what I'm saying, niggas who was on their hood
Put
shit
a
on the run.
put a kiss
On
on
the run,
there.
nigga. Mhm.
Put a kiss on there,
Yep.
or Fabio, somebody I don't know, somebody. There's
Now
a
you
bunch of New York niggas.
any of them niggas, you could have put anybody on there that's like know what
A
I'm saying.
Boogie, Dog Q,
Right, Dawn
somebody.
Q, right, a Dawn Q, like know what I'm saying, a Kiss, like you said. You could have put Sheik on it, J Hood, anybody, like anybody from
You
like
put
that
Nino Man on
era.
that bitch.
Word.
Nino Man
Any
be
New
dope
York
too.
nigga.
Man. I ain't gonna front. Nino Man is fire.
Yeah, Nino Man nice. But yeah,
Shout out to niggas.
yo, push trust, do your thing, stay safe out in these streets.
Hey, man.
But if it's any artist nigga we talking about, it's gonna be 8/28/28/20, nigga. The fucking Thursday, the show going down. This is the UNK EM podcast, man. Bundles, man. Talk to us about the next little topic, man. What we talking about?
All right, so this is the last topic of the night. This topic is gonna be, I think it's gonna be real quick, fast, and in a hurry. The love triangle between Pat Pools, Remy Ma, and Carissa Shields, man. So I'm gonna give you a little black story.
Is the cease and desist for hoes?
Hold on, listen. I'm gonna give you a little backstory before we even get to that part. There was a radio jock that asked Carissa Shields a question about when do you feel you're gonna stop being with a married man or something to that nature, right? So Carissa Shields corrected her and said, no, he's a man that is separated from his wife that's in the middle of the divorce. And I hope that when she's up here, you refer to her as his wife as well as you try to say her husband and shit like that, which I felt was an honest take to say because at a
Mm-hmm.
certain point you get tired of hearing, oh, this girl's husband and shit like that. Like, nah, nigga, this my man or whatever. He just going through a divorce or whatever. So then Remy, in Remy fashion, she does Angie Martinez picnic, and in one of her sets, she talks about she'll be single when niggas start asking for half, and then said you ain't getting half of shit, nigga, and said Pap name in the verse. So how do y'all feel about that?
Um, yo,
I feel,
one,
I feel,
I
if
feel
he
this.
helps you build something, my fault. If he helps you build that company or whatever, and more than likely he did, you should give him a fucking hand. Make it easy on yourself.
That nigga, that bro, she said. I mean, that nigga Pap said that he wrote all her rhymes from the like once they got officially being together. That he wrote all her rhymes. Now my thing is this, right? Remy
She sounded
saying
more
like,
fire now. So whoever writing her shit now is type nicer than Pap was.
all
Nah,
right,
nigga,
even,
her
but
recent
check it.
songs is stupid.
Here's the thing, right? Let's talk about it from the law standpoint, because Papoose gave us some intricate information. He said that he used to write all his raps in his write all the raps for her in his phone. He even said that freestyle that she did on Funkmaster Flex when she had the phone in her hand, that was the
Mm-hmm.
rap that he sent to her in the car. Now,
Mm-hmm.
in in the court of law, when you write something in the iPhone, it tells you the date, time, and whatever
Mm-hmm.
in which you wrote it. If
Mm-hmm.
he could bring that said phone or them said messages to court and show that he did indeed write most of her rhymes while they was together,
Yeah, she
and
cooked.
infidelity on top of that, and you went to jail and the man stayed faithful to you, this is New York. New York is a state that they lean towards the women if there's no type of evidence, but if it's blatant, they do the right thing.
But I was gonna
He
say,
might walk away with half.
He
I was
might
gonna
get
say,
half. He might.
hold on. I was gonna say
Right.
about this whole situation is disappointing. and from a standpoint from, I honestly, I'm never one on the seeing these couples and be like, oh, those people are goals or anything like that. But one thing I did respect about the black love that they were showing was that the black unity, the black love. We didn't
That
really
was
know about a
Pat.
lot of
That
shit
was
that was
Pat
going
that
on
had
with
all
them.
that. Yeah,
If
that
there
was
was
Pat
something,
that had all that.
but my shit is now it's gotten into the most kitty like rendition of bullshit I've ever seen
That
these
shit make you
two
not want to
people
trust a
be in.
woman, bro. Like that
Yo,
man
I
held.
feel like she know that Pat was the nigga bringing in the bread, like as far as being her affairs or whatever. She feeling it now.
Well, I
He
mean, I
left
feel
her
like
for the world champ.
yeah, but she's doing what I feel women normally do when they get a phase because we're human beings, so we get a phase of ups and downs, highs and lows. And with women in certain phases of their highs, some of their highs are based off of vindictive nature. So we talking about
Yeah,
Remy getting her body done and looking all good, so that means more attention. But she doesn't know how
yeah,
to handle
she was
more attention
hoping.
because if
She
she
was
did,
hoping
she would be in a better position in her
that.
music, in her artistry.
Yeah, she's hoping that relationship ain't last long and he come running back. That ain't work. And then
Yeah,
she was
but
hoping
I,
that
I
Shit,
that
said this
nigga
to
from
that
Real
nigga
Money
just
was
went and
gonna
got
sleep with
Carissa
her.
Shields' name tatted on his arm, so I guess it is serious.
I mean,
Yeah.
but even
And
in
then
that,
look, she thought a rich nigga was gonna pick her up. Nobody ain't scooped that dumb bitch.
yeah, she thought she was gonna be Rihanna or she was gonna be what's her name, Eve. She thought she was gonna be one of
Yeah.
those.
Yeah,
Who?
nah. Uh-uh. Mm-mm.
You doing
And that's
Rim?
what I'm saying. Like she never
Yeah.
knew how to handle attention when she first got the
When she
deal
went
with
on the
Fork
market,
Act.
my nigga, look who was trying to hit it. Nigga, she had more money than.
That's who ended up hitting it. A nigga she had more money than.
They said Mano was busting her ass.
Yo, the fact that you got the look-alike nigga that's in battle rap that was just coming up was crazy.
And she still
Yeah.
fucking the nigga.
I mean, even if
Allegedly.
That
and
ain't her
that's
man,
talk.
but I'm pretty sure he's still here, man. That ain't her man, though. She ain't gonna flame him.
I
Yeah, I
mean,
mean,
maybe
again,
just
But
nosy.
she ain't getting no money. She ain't getting no money.
yeah, you ain't getting. There's no money being made. Like
Yeah,
Papoose,
Yo,
Papoose and Carissa.
Clarissa done had
Carissa popping.
five fights since she been with Papoose. So
That's what
you
I'm saying.
know
Five
he
fights.
getting to the
They've been on
bag.
interviews together. And one thing I will say is like, and I'm gonna say this. Ladies, y'all gonna be tight, but I'm coming at the women in this. I'm coming at the women at this one. I'm coming at y'all because y'all got so much shit to say. Y'all be hyping Cardi B bullshit every single solitary day. The one time that we see in the public light that the man actually solidly stayed and then left and did his thing, y'all not praising nothing, y'all not saying nothing. Y'all finding more shit to say, but let Tiana Taylor go to this motherfucking light skinned ass Green Lantern and y'all ain't saying shit. Let Cardi B go fuck the same type of nigga. She didn't leave Offset and go to a better nigga. She went to a worse nigga, a worser
Yeah.
nigga.
Yo, that ends up being bisexual.
That's
This is
wild.
what I'm saying. He don't even like bitches like that for real.
He don't even like her like that. He just wanted a body.
This is what I'm saying.
Right.
He just wanted you up under the notch and belt and ended up putting a seed in you.
Because that's how
This
nasty
the
she
type of
is.
shorties, and this the type of y'all be wanting us to glorify or sit up there put respect on them. And listen,
She let niggas hit it. She let niggas
I'm not
hit it
respecting none of that
raw.
bullshit. The Remy Ma's, the Cardi B's. I'm not respecting
The
y'all,
man,
y'all,
definitely not
the
the
Megan
man.
Thee Stallions.
Definitely not that bitch.
Like, I'm not respecting none of y'all movements because y'all not rolling up on no real niggas is coming to cuff y'all. Ain't nobody coming to lock
Right.
it down. And the niggas that y'all did have, y'all fucked that up.
Yo,
Every
listen,
situation.
man.
Like right now, Cardi fucking with the soccer nigga or some shit, right?
Man, I don't give a fuck who this
Cardi
bitch
needs to
sucking
sit
off
down,
next.
man. Cardi needs to have a seat and raise
She
them
need to
kids,
that
man.
as
Like,
yo as my
She fertile. She too fertile to be playing.
as the West Indians to say that pussy hot. That pussy
niggas,
hot, dogs.
she need more wood for the
It need
fire.
more wood for the fire. No one man
More
can
wood for the
satisfy her.
fire.
So that's
More
what I'm
wood
Real,
saying.
nigga.
Did Offset being a cheater do that? No, bitch, you been about that.
Yeah, but yeah, of course not. It wasn't him being that. It was one. We know women are. We have these women are very controlling. Not all women, but there are a lot of women who are controlling. And when they lose a sense of control, they would do anything to discredit a man's character just based off the control
Mm-hmm.
that they lost.
Mm-hmm.
Like you lost the control of dealing with the dude that you would you would deal with him on a regular day basis. But now it's in the public light, and you don't want to look crazy. So now you, oh, this nigga is this, that, and the third. But then you get up on your album and say verbatim, he was going through mental shit. I knew I wasn't there. That's my bad. But bitch, how do you blatantly say that you haven't been there as a female, as a woman for your nigga, and then wondered why he was who he was and for you? And then you got bitches backing you. I don't respect that with y'all females. I don't respect that with the ladies because it's like y'all will sit up there
Fuck
and
a nigga.
admit
Like
to being
fuck a nigga and his feelings, huh?
yeah, fuck that nigga and his feelings and his mental health, and that you know you wasn't there when he needed you the most. That's why we don't fuck with y'all because we know y'all don't even want to be there for us with that moment.
Yeah, at
women,
that
women
point.
are the new niggas, man. Women are the new niggas.
They trying to be the new niggas, but that's the problem with it. They don't even understand niggas because they not niggas.
Man, listen.
We
New
want
Just
to
niggas.
vice
be. But
versa.
then,
Niggas
but
can't
then
be the
you know why?
transformers that they trying to be.
Yo, live, you know why though? It goes back to what we was just talking about prior. The dragon and the transformers acting like them when them niggas is really, you know what I mean, men, and they acting like
Mm-hmm.
how these bitches is acting, and these bitches is accepting that shit. So they treating niggas that's really like niggas, like if we fucking is these fucking Megatrons and Bumblebees.
Mm-hmm.
That's really what it come down to, bro.
Men ain't safe.
At
Man,
all, bro.
protect your
At all,
energy.
bro. We the last of a dying breed, and they pushing that shit against us, bro. Look at everything, all the movies that come out and shit. Them shits always be some womenism shit, some feminism, women power shit, all the time. All the new movie and all them shits end up flopping.
Fellas,
Seven
be safe
Dwarfs,
out here.
Snow White, fucking Supergirl, all them shits
It's a
flop.
cold
Whenever you
world.
try that dumb shit.
Yo, listen, the only reason why the WNBA right now is popping is because the men started investing more into it. It wasn't the
Yeah, the
female back.
NBA took over that shit.
Yeah, the men, the
It was
niggas.
not. It was Shorty who did the point. The white chick, Lauren. Lauren,
Yeah.
she
No,
did
I
the
mean
point.
that's
They
what's
was getting on
happening right
fire
now. There's
shit.
more publicity and there's more cameras behind it. But I'm talking about the deals. Right before Clayton and Clark and Angel restarted their WNBA careers, there was nobody really talking about it until niggas was like, "Yo, this bitch could play ball like a
Yeah, that's the
nigga."
truth though, live, because live, not lying, because I didn't know they was getting paid so little.
Yeah.
Yeah, them bitches
I
was
thought they
getting
was
paid
getting,
They
less.
didn't even get yo.
It,
They weren't even getting like how the NBA always got a flight to and from games and all that shit like that. They didn't even have that. They was coming out of pocket for shit like that. Yeah,
yeah, they was only getting like 54,000 a year. That's like a
yeah,
grown man.
nigga. They was bro, son.
that's a McDonald's job.
Yeah,
And they
bro. They
right,
wasn't. They
and
wasn't.
they was getting paid quarterly.
But this is what I. That's what I'm saying. So it was only for the men to be able to come around and be like, okay. And I'm not trying to say that to bash the women or say that y'all
No,
are not capable.
no, the men didn't come around. They started complaining that the men was getting so
Mm-hmm.
much.
Yeah.
They still was trying to shit on the men.
But in that same regard, it's like there's no winning with an unsatisfied individual. And majority of the times we dealing with a lot of women who are not satisfied. They get something and they're not satisfied with what they get because maybe they see another girl with the same thing, but just an upgraded version. Bitch, you didn't even have time to enjoy this shit I gave you before you want something else. Man, we kind of simple with our shit. You get me 2K, bitch. I don't give a fuck about anything for a good little 6, 7 months, bitch. If you got me 2K, I appreciate you, shorty.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We not over there like, oh, my man's got 2K and VC. You couldn't do me like that. That's just when you run into that bitch nigga phase and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, whoever
Definitely,
the fuck that
definitely.
be.
Hell yeah, I agree with that live. That's what
You,
you know.
Fellas, be safe out here, fellas. It's a cold world, you know what I'm saying? It's a
it's
cold world.
a
Ice
cold world.
cold.
Listen, this gonna be a
Listen, man,
short
the
episode
20th,
tonight.
man. Make sure y'all
Oh
pop out
yeah,
the show, man.
828 Make sure you out there, Lower East Side, Parkside Lounge. Your boys performing. I'm up on there for about 20, 25 minutes. I'm up on there for a set. We're gonna have some fun. Make sure y'all out there. It's $5. Don't tell me you ain't got $5. So if you don't got $5, don't even walk outside. Don't
If you
walk
don't
Yeah.
got
outside.
if you don't got $5, you need to be doing something different with your life.
Yes, man. This
Also, the
does.
end of this month, make sure y'all make it to my man Jordy Matt cookout out
Oh,
there
that's
in
a fact.
Harlem.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah.
can game, you can game.
Definitely go shake that shit out September 5th. No, definitely
You know it.
sponsored
And
by the
September 19th, we
September
coming back.
19th, yes. There's a lot of events going down. Y'all get to see y'all unks in person. If y'all are in the local area for sure, make sure y'all tune into the Unk and Them
Live is
podcast.
back outside.
We back.
820,
Again,
820,
That's a
820,
fact, man.
820.
yes, live
Y'all
has
unks be
a big
safe out
battle.
here, man. I'm about to go chill with the auntie, man.
Yo,
Niggas be safe, you
before we
heard?
spin off, man, happy birthday to my man Lil Five, man. Happy birthday, Lil Five, man. Keep doing your thing, champ. I see you out there, bro.
Happy
Yeah.
birthday, man. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Yo, signing off the Unks and them, man. Love y'all.